I should press the button to make myself appear. That's important. Welcome, everyone. Oh, there's no sound. Sound? Sound from game? Is it just really quiet? Oh, it's just really quiet. There it is. Okay. I'll turn it up a little bit more. Let me know if that's too loud. I didn't do a sound check. I think I had it adjusted for Spirit Island or something, and it was not quite right. Welcome, one and all, to Handelabra Live. I am John, and do I keep getting shorter, or does my camera keep pointing down a little more? Maybe that's what's happening. Yeah, maybe I might be shrinking. That could be happening. Let's try that. That seems better. I am John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games. Lou Dolphin, you cannot participate in predictions, but you can say what your prediction is or log in with a sock puppet. That's right. I started a prediction. Do you think I will win against OblivAeon? I'm just going to press random until I get 4 heroes and play with that. The shield and scions are random. When I take a new hero, that's random. When I take a new environment, it's just the first one. So that is the rules of the game when I say full random. I can still play the cards that I want and stuff, though. Not just like John plays random cards and sees if he wins against OblivAeon. I think that's unlikely. But full random hero selection, including hero replacement. And if you're wondering, I have won that before. And I don't know what my odds are with H equal 4, but it's not bad. So cast your votes with your channel points. 2 more minutes left until that closes. So yeah. It's been a few weeks since we played Sentinels, so I thought that would be fun. I would like to mention that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and being as inclusive as possible. Let's see if I can remember exactly. Anyone actively working against these goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. Is that right? Is that right, Lude? I think that's right. I just gotta imagine Lude saying it and say it along with him. Should be at the top of the chat, Take Walker, I believe. You can to do the prediction. It's called the prediction. It might be something you like hover over the video. I have a Storm Chaser Vanilla Oatmeal Stout from Take Walker Does Not See It. Help him out there, chat. You got 1 minute. I think unless you might be if you're in a jurisdiction that disallows gambling, even though it's like for things that don't mean anything, it won't be there. So I believe the Netherlands doesn't have it, and a few countries where even though it's like gambling for things that don't matter, it's not allowed. I wonder if in Quebec it might not be allowed too. Anyways, I see Dart of Truth believes in me. Thanks, Dart of Truth. Sparky Wolf, I'm always, I gotta have, it keeps me honest. Didn't you vote you voted here before Take Walker and you left but still got the result at the end afterwards, right? Anyways, our prediction has been set. And I didn't want to choose my heroes until voting ended to keep that out of the way. So let's see. Oh, it's like 50-50. Excellent. Okay. All right. I don't want free loot. Okay, so let's get to it. Random. Too many heroes. Random. Too few heroes. Random. There we go. The Sentinels. Excellent. All right, let's do it. Womp, Womp womp. Miranda, honey, cover your ears. Uncle Jackson's gonna say some of those grown-ups only words now. I don't know if I've ever led a OblivAeon game with the Sentinels before, so that's fun. The effusion of pain. That's good with the Sentinels. That means we can split up. If they don't all get killed in the first turn, which might happen. Yeah, I feel like the volume is actually a little low, even for me. That is... All right, so that is the case, and that's why it was very low for the stream, too. Just going to push that back a bit on the stream. There's no game sound. You sure? I see it on my VU meters. OblivAeon does start very quietly, so... Takewalker's got game. Loot Dolphin's got game. Dart of Truth versus Sparky Wolf. Oh, it's like, did he play a card? Oh, he played Focus of Power, so sure. And this happens. All right, so that's a pretty good outcome for turn one. I guess the best outcome would have been for us to flip the shield immediately, but this is pretty straightforward. So, all right, we've got the Digital Age, which is pretty good for the Sentinels, because that means they all get to deal damage if they get Omni Unity. If we can destroy an ongoing card in the other battle zone, that would be cool, but that is not a thing that we can do. We might just want to all stay here. So, what the shield does is, at the end of OblivAeon's turn, move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. Each target there deals itself 2 infernal damage. We need 4 hero targets to do that, to flip the shield, and then that's the following turn. The problem with Focus of Power is it does a token, but it plays the top card of OblivAeon's deck. You would also, like, destroy this Aeon Locus, which plays another card. Like, those are all bad things. So, if 4 hero targets stay over here, that's great. We could all stay here. Problem is that OblivAeon is doing bad things over there. The other problem is we can't actually deal with the Focus of Power. We could kill the Aeon Men, and Omnitron might destroy ongoing cards, so it's worth a try, I think. Haka might be able to ground... No, Haka would... Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get a ground pound from Haka. And Mr. Fixer could kill some Aeon Men probably by the time. So, I think the Sentinels are going to stay here, and the other heroes are going to go there. And we'll see how that works. We'll see what the objectives do, but I think that's reasonable. So we could punch Boar, but I don't think punching Boar really helps. Human Shield is a little early. I don't know if that's... I guess the Sentinels could go to the other battle zone instead, because they could actually get a pretty good hit in on the Aeon Men and Nixius. But then, like, there's definitely not enough hero targets in this battle zone, unless we get a reward, so it's possible. Thinking of different scenarios there. I think it's better if overall the Sentinels stay here. It's just they might just not play a card. We could play Human Shield. I think it's probably, if we're going to play it, we should play it and block, and then we can like save some damage potentially. Hey, look. You can discard a card to put into play. I will happily discard a card. We don't flip this, but we do get to basically get Mainstay to be relatively immune to damage, which is kind of funny because we're not going to have an equipment card for this now, but Digital Age is basically like discard a card to play a card anyways, so it's really good. We'll play Durasteel Chains. And we'll play Caliginous Form. And we'll play Hippocratic Oath, I guess. Guess so. Rendering a video of you trying Vegemite for the first time. Sounds good. Everyone's at full HP. Alright, the rest of us are going to go to the second battle zone. And... sure. Try to... if I do slip through time, I could always bioengineering beam at the end of my turn to at least do a couple damage. Teha does 3 and 3. That would make sure we kill the locusts, which is the most important thing. We take a little hit from the menace, but let's do this, and maybe we get, well, we get reset. Another chance to try to destroy an ongoing. All right. I guess we may as well not take the fire damage. Though that reduces our... yeah, that's Infernal, so it's okay to be immune to Infernal. Or to not... yeah. It's okay to be Elemental, basically, for that. And hey, I'll take another reset. Another chance at an ongoing destruction. Nope. We get to use the power if we play Bioengineering Beam. And we hit the locusts so that Haka can take care of the locusts. I guess actually, no, don't hit the locusts because Mr. Fixer's going to jack handle. So we're going to go back. We're just going to change the target there. We're not doing anything else different. Because Teha will get this down to 1. So if I also get this down to 1, then Jackhandle will. I'm not playing a no undo OblivAeon game. That could be a separate challenge. And I think in that case, I would probably not do full random. It would also take a long time because I would be very contemplative about everything. Like I wouldn't just click yes without looking at the reward here, right? Yeah. What environment are we in? Omnitron 4. I guess we're going to play the top 2 cards in the environment deck. It's probably fine. What could possibly go wrong? And I guess we get the Thrall. More environment cards. And yeah, we're going to move and kill Eon Man. We're going to take some damage from the Red Menace, but that's okay. Grease Gun? Oh, that would have been nice. And right, this was just telling us that that didn't happen. Sure, we can discard a card to draw a card. Hey, the sort of sets finally shows up, but it's a little too late. Too bad. Mars base, increasing damage. This could be bad. Okay, it's not super bad. So, we're getting... Sure, hit the weaponry. Caligulous form sends it over to the highest. Mainstay is going to take 2 damage for each of these that we don't redirect. I think we let, like, one of them each. Is he going to hit every target? Yeah, but that's okay, because Mainstay is going to block enough. This can Caligulous form away. Which, oh, that's an extra token on Boar, isn't it? That's actually, it's not worth it, is it? It's more damage to hit Boar with that than it is to send it to Mainstay. Because that gives them an extra +1 at the end of the turn. Like right now, 1 damage is gonna hit. Oh, he has Nemesis bonus, yeah. So it's not worth giving him an extra +1, I think, basically. Or we can hit him with it with the very last one. Say. Discard a card. Sure. All right, so yeah, so we could just let Mainstay fall down, but we don't want that, right? Because, yeah, this would be 3 damage if we had another token. I guess everyone can just take their own damage here. Except Writhe can. I forgot that they're Nemesis of Boar. I might have done something different because of that slightly. I mean, if there wasn't the +1 damage here, it would be easier. All right, Omnitron-4 freaking out. Not unexpected. Let's destroy Taiha. The others are too good. Oh, well, all right. Destroy the resource recycler. I guess that's going to put Taiha back into play. Destroy the conveyor panels. This isn't doing anything else, right? Right now. And we could discard any number of cards. We don't have any rewards that care about that, so not going to do that. Red Menace is going to hit this back. And these just do what they do. Oh yeah, Nixius runs away. So you don't play a card. But OblivAeon plays a card. Not so bad. Well, Slip Through Time is a good candidate. That was not bad. Let's see what he plays. He destroyed a target. Nice. So we're going to flip the shield. Oh, we're not because of Caligulous form. Dang it. I screwed up. I think, unless there is... Oh, yeah, and also because of... Do we still chains? No, I still... So we screwed up a little bit there. We may as well give these guys a +1 against themselves, right? I didn't consider... I shouldn't have played Caligula's form. I didn't properly consider that. Didn't have a lewd dolphin hair over my shoulder telling me, John, what are you doing? What did you just do? Dr. Medico isn't also going to not deal damage. He's also bad at this. This can go to mainstay. Turns out we're not good at this part, figuring out what's happening. Yeah, go to mainstay for 1 damage. That's fine. Well, okay. I think now... Oh, there's an Aeon Locust there. We have the flechettes to get rid of the focus of power. Someone has to stay here. I mean, no one has to stay here, but someone should stay here and get rid of the Aeon Locusts. I wonder if it's... Can Mixer Fixer... Mixer Fixer can't quite do it. He's 1 damage short for the Locusts. Everyone else could leave. I mean, the Sentinels could just stay and deal with the Locusts. I think that's probably the best course of action. As long as we get the Red Menace over here, we can get this. That might be easier said than done with everything going on in the environment there, but actually... Oh yeah, we have Bioengineering Beam to destroy an environment card. But can we destroy another environment card? I don't think so, actually, right? We're not getting Digital Age. Definitely. So maybe, like, Haka and Mr. Fixer come over. That's still not enough because we're only getting 2 Sentinels actually dealing damage with their... For the shield, because we were dumb and played too many signature cards. We got excited about that. So what would we do? The Sentinels could beat up on the Red Menace. We go over and beat up on the Red Menace. Disruptor Flechettes hits the Red Menace. Bioengineering Beam hits the Red Menace. Haka and Mr. Fixer leave. Do we have enough damage for the Red Menace then? We have like 6 damage here. +2 +2 is 10. Plus a power. Well, plus a card play from Digital Age, right? So I think we got that. We got the Red Menace then. So I think that's okay. So then there's 1, 2 hero targets that can actually hit themselves here. 3, 4 hero targets that can hit themselves for Infernal. And then Haka and Mr. Fixer come in, deal with Aeon Locust over here and stop too many tokens from being generated. I guess that works. We could swap this out, but I think we want to play the extra card here for sure. So I'm just going to skip because that's really good. I could trade the Digital Age for what? Nothing exciting. I don't think I want to discard I don't want to keep this going particularly. This is 5 damage. This is 6 damage because Mainstay can do it. This also hits the defense grid. I mean, I do like... Man, Human Shield's so good, though, right? Let's go back. Because if there's any damage left in the environment, just, like, redirect it for nothing. We'll hang on to that. We'll get rid of this. And this. That's enough damage, so... Oh, right. We might not get to play block here, right? Because we don't know what card we get. So we actually have to. So maybe I don't want Human Shield. Because we don't get to block. After all. What did you just do? We have to hit the Red Menace so that we do enough damage, right? Between Flechettes and Bioengineering Beam. And actually, if we're doing that, Dark Delusions can go first. Oh, that actually works better, doesn't it? Dark Delusions redirects it back to himself. And then this gets it down to 5. It's still, like, not enough for just Omnitron, so I still need to do this, but that's better than Coordinate Assault. Maybe? I don't know. I think Coordinate Assault is less good, so we're gonna rewind again. All right, but that hurts Mainstay. The other one doesn't hurt Mainstay. Dark Delusions it is. We'll get there. No one gets hurt that way. Hydrate. You gonna have me hydrate every second? All right. Highlighting message. All right, we ended up actually not getting a damage card, so good for us. Making our decision. I wouldn't have rewound past that, so. All right, heal up the Sentinels. I have 86,000 points. Lou Dolphin has 60,000 points. You get a lot of points when you are the streamer, but I'm the streamer, but not the like. My account isn't Handelabra Games, right? So I get points while I'm streaming for some reason because I'm in the Stream Manager and it's like I'm watching. It's weird. Jeff McCuff, you have 170,000. Come on to Spirit Island Saturday, right? Get on here. I don't want to swap out the Red Menace. I could trade the Red Menace and let it belong to someone else. And then I could get the Digital Age over here. That seems better. So let's trade the Red Menace with the Sentinels so that, like, it's the same, like, we're not worried about the damage really. It's more about the who gets what. The Sentinels are really good at having lots of cards in hand, so. It gives us more cracks at Digital Age. So let's destroy an environment card. Oh yeah, we like resource recycler, right? There's no drones. Well, there is a drone. Oh no, Haka's not going to be here. But if we discard, yeah, no, I don't think we like that. We can get rid of this pretty easily. We need to do the damage to the Red Menace, so. I mean, we could definitely get Digital Age, so we didn't have to do that, but it's fine. Defensive Blast. So I could skip. Oh, that's an ongoing. So I do need to discard an equipment if I want to get this in play, which I think I do. Oh, yeah. The defense grid is attacking us. Well, we're attacking it back. All right. We are going to move to the first battle zone. I can actually get this on Mr. Fixer's turn. Oh, wait, I can't. I won't because it'll play 2 cards. And that might interfere, actually, with stopping the Aeon Locus. So I think we do want to swap it out. I don't want to play 2 random environment cards from here. Because if it's Meteor Storm, that's bad for us right now. Oh, I was going to Haka battle Mr. Fixer. That was part of my plan. That won't work. Maybe we just don't worry about the Aeon Locus. New plan. Don't worry about the Aeon Locus. I guess. My thought was Haka battle Mr. Fixer, but obviously I've never played this game before, and I don't see Mr. Fixer, and I can't give him +1 damage, which is what I wanted to do. So do we stay here with Haka? Instead. I mean, if we stay here, everyone would just stay here and let the other battle zone, like, do its thing. So that's what we're going to do. We could trade War-Torn Landscape, though, so that we don't continue, like, to play these environment cards that we don't want. And maybe get close to getting it. All right, we'll just draw cards. Sure. We don't have any, things that care about what we discard, so we'll just discard things we might not want. Maybe that. It's a mechanical golem. I can get that back with meditation. John is bad at this game, it's true. I can't even draw one-shots. I'm not even good at that. Oh, it did. I did draw enough. Okay. No, we're not going to move. Do we swap this? Who can we swap? We can't. Oh, wait. We could swap. Honestly, yeah. Great Contraption on Mr. Fixer is amazing. So we can meditate for Grease Monkey Fist, which was also in my trash, but you know what? It's fine. Lightning! All right, we'll see what... Oh yeah, do we have 5 equipments? We might. I discarded one here, which was foolish. We don't have enough. So... And we don't have any discarding sort of coming up. So I think we... That is a discard, but we don't have a plating in our hand. I think we just wait on this for now. Oh yeah, we also get to discard any number of cards here. And we might want to do that. Well, I don't know. We don't actually care about that, do we? Anymore. Maybe I'll plan more somehow. Haha, take that, Aeon Men. Now they're adding a token and more tokens. Haha, each hero target, there aren't any. All right, this thing, we don't have enough equipment to get great contraptions, so I'm just gonna skip because we don't really care about it. He's destroying my stuff. I guess he's destroying Exo Chassis. Can get one back pretty easily. This environment is not great for Omnitron-X. Each target in the game. Womp, 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 womp. So, may as well destroy this environment card. Well, it's going to get destroyed anyway. And so is, like, yeah. So this Aeon Warrior should get destroyed now because there's no hero targets. Once we hit this Aeon Locus, OblivAeon will move. Or not move. He will play the top card of his deck. He's still going to continue destroying or dealing, like, this amount of damage to everything. But Caligulous Form might act, if he actually moves battle zones, Caligulous Form will work. So I'm going to hit the Locus before we hit other things. Yeah. Is this every week, Java? No. It's timed from during my stream to update Java, I guess, when you say remind me later. Oh, this is 6 and 6. Gross. Do we hit these guys now, or do we hit them later? I think we just hit them after, because he's still gonna play another card. Oh, it's just Impending Doom, no big deal. So we get to draw a card. I don't think this is killing anyone. It's just hurting a lot. Well, when I say not killing anyone, the Sentinels will still be around. They just won't be very happy. There's just going to be Ride the only. So I think Choose For Me is okay here. And we're going to have enough targets for the shield, at least. Ouch. And sure, destroy all the environment cards. All right. Self-damage. Every man goes down, but there are 4 hero targets dealt damage this way. Funnily enough, Jack Handle... Oh yeah, this is actually important. We don't want OblivAeon to destroy these Aeon Men. We want Mr. Fixer to do it. And we don't actually get to hit OblivAeon because the check to flip the shield happens after all of this. But we do lose every man, sadly. All right, I mean, everyone's on their last legs, which is fine. Impending Doom. Hilarious. We don't have a means of getting rid of that. Grease Gun would stop it, but the problem is the countdown moves down as well. Like, that is really not good. Does someone have Destroy an Ongoing card on the backside? Because I guess Citizen Storm does. But the problem is you need to kill him on the same turn that you take him. Or keep trading him. But no one, well, only Mr. Fixer has this, and that's too good to trade for Citizen Storm. That is, like, actually a bad time for Impending Doom. Normally it doesn't really matter. They don't have... Oh, they do have Destroy an Ongoing card. Can we destroy the Sentinels before they go? I don't think so, right? They don't have any in-caps. That would be nice. Yeah, I mean, Grease Gun can stop the damage, no problem. But he would get in-capped by it as well. Can we get him... can we get him Grease Gun? Or sorry, can we get him Create Contraption before then? I don't think so. We're kind of in a bad way here. We could get Boar to blow up and take out Nixius and get... Oh yeah, if we take out Nixius, we get the objective. It's tempting. We could go over and like pick up Citizen Storm. Just like pick up a bunch of objectives, like whatever. One for Omnitron, whatever one for Haka. Just leave OblivAeon here. And like maybe he'll leave, right? He might leave from a Scion play. Flip Nixius on Mr. Fixer's turn. OblivAeon will probably be at 12 because of us hitting Nixius a bunch. Like he will, unless we kill him in 2 hits. Coordinated Assault and Coordinated Assault won't work because everyone's knocked out here. I guess damage from Omnitron probably. We have Teha. We have Haka of Battle. Again, Battle Zone issues with Haka of Battle. I guess Mr. Fixer could Grease Gun. And then, even if OblivAeon comes over and blows up an environment, like, it's okay. This seems foolish. Yeah, man, I kind of wish that we had just gotten knocked out, because being so low is harder almost. Blackout on Boar does enough damage to just take out Nixius immediately, which is too quick. I mean, that would work. He would just take out Nixius immediately, and we would get Citizen Storm, but we're in the wrong battle zone. I want Nixius to get us literally 4 objectives. Warning, no heroes found. Okay. Warning. That is a way to one-shot Nixius and not add any tokens. But the problem is we can only do it right now. So is that worth it for Citizen Storm? I mean, Mr. Fixer will probably survive unless OblivAeon comes over and caps everyone. And then we get a new Scion also. Anyways. Grouping up with Drawn Deadly Attention flip side is not usually great. I guess if we did go over and Blackout Boar to take out Nixius, it goes down one token, we get Citizen Storm. Whoop-de-doo. We'll see what the next Scion is, I guess. You go punch it a bunch or whatever. Yeah, like Impending Doom is easy enough to deal with by just running away. I mean, ideally you destroy it, but we just don't. We already have one copy of this in the trash, so there's only like two more copies in this whole deck. So it's not likely. Actually, we would have to do Slip Through Time to even try to find it, and our base powers. We get 2 chances at it. Not great. So we decided to go and like stall and kill Nixius with Mr. Fixer. Mr. Fixer could overdrive, or I guess charge is better. So that's 3 damage. There's no Nemesis bonus, is there? No. 5 damage for Mr. Fixer. So we would just need to hit him for 3 from someone else. And then we'd be at 11 tokens. 10, we add 1 on the turn. Yeah, we'd be at 10 tokens again. That seems fine. Oh, this is hilarious. Citizen Storm goes after Writhe. Who then redirects it to... Oh, Citizen Storm. Citizen Storm is the highest. Backup Sentinels, exactly. So I don't want to do any less than 3 damage to Nixius. So all of these cards actually aren't enough damage. Well, I could do this and hit like Nixius with it. That would be okay. It gets another token on Boar, which isn't awesome, but we're grease gunning him, so that's okay. Because actually, yeah, that seems fine. We end up hitting Citizen Storm, but the main thing is I was doing at least 3 damage to Nixius in 1 turn. So, by hitting Nixius, we can do that. And I think he doesn't add a token if it's the hit that kills him, right? We can reveal the bottom card of a deck. I guess the Scion deck would make sure that we get OblivAeon to not be in the zone with... maybe with Impending Doom. So let's see. We could send a Scion to the other battle zone. Which we don't want because that will make them play another card, right? Which is usually bad. So trash that. Haha, take that, Citizen Storm. You can destroy that. We're all coming to the first battle zone. It's a party in here. Sure. I'll take whatever you... Ooh, Shattering Blow for Haka. Nice. Okay. So we could slip through time here. We could... I mean, if we slip through time, then we can advance technologically at the end of the turn. I don't know that it matters a lot what we do here. Save this for a following turn. If we get a following turn. Actually, yeah. The weird thing about this shield is, like, he might just come here and murder us all, right? So let's just get an equipment. Like, sure. If we survive, then, like, that's going to be useful. We can top deck the Sentinels, who might revive one of their members. Or do a signature card. We could destroy Nixius, but we don't want to do that yet. Well, actually, the problem with Mr. Fixer is going to actually add... It's only going to be at 11, so I think we're okay. He is going to add a token because he's not going to one-shot Nixius. So we could fling in Nixius, but we do want to get these rewards, right? They're going to be totally worthwhile. So we're just going to skip here. Well, I guess, yeah, let's just skip so that we add less tokens to Boar. Unless we want to add more tokens to Boar. I think skipping. Positive energy. Skipping. Positive energy. Gives us way more hit points. Skip. These are all dealing damage. And... can be to Citizen Storm. We're gonna hit Boar like with Jackhandle, and so he's gonna be pretty low, but we don't want him to. Oh, but if we're using Jackhandle, we're actually gonna die to some damage. That's fine. We're getting rewards. We can die. Yeah, let's move. Gain hit points. I mean, if anyone's going to survive, it's going to be Haka, so... draw cards. Draw cards, I guess. Yeah, we actually are going to die from Boar. So then OblivAeon is going to destroy an environment. But you know what? Because I was like, we'll get to play Grease Gun. But no, we're not going to get to play Grease Gun, right? Unless we wait to kill Nixius until... later. But that's risky, right? OblivAeon might come and just incapacitate all the heroes. Should have thought about this earlier. I got greedy. What are the odds that OblivAeon comes in and caps us all at the start of his turn? He would have to come over on the Scion card play. So it would have to be the one, not here, because it would have to be Terrible Burden. So 3 out of 22 So I should have put the other card on top because then I would have known. Well, no, then he would have maybe played Reality Altered. So I think we take the chance. We take the chance and take out Nixius on the Sentinels' turn. Is this ridiculous? Yes. But we're not going to take damage because of Grease Gun. Well, we might from the environment. But no one's going to die because Writhe... Yeah, so no one's going to die from the environment. The environment might even play Meteor Storm. So we're not going to kill Nixius right now. We're gonna... Jackhandle Contraption is just outrageous. This can probably just stay. I was just thinking if I should trade for Shattering Blow. But that's just super, super good with Mr. Fixer. So I'm just going to skip. And we're going to play Grease Gun. And we're going to hope that 3 out of 22 doesn't make OblivAeon move here. And in-cap us all. We're not going to discard because we aren't. We're going to try to get it for free. And we don't have enough to get it right away anyways. Oxygen Leak. We can discard a card to destroy this card. I feel fine discarding a card. Haka has lots. I mean, the Sentinels are almost dead. So hey, Ground Pound. Look at that beautiful card. All right, what do they play? Nope. Perfect. No damage. No damage. So, OblivAeon is going to... Oh, Techno Pursuer is going after OblivAeon. We have damaged OblivAeon! Impending Doom will tick down the... Look at this damage to the Techno Pursuer. Dang, son. Overkill much. This means we don't get the shield flipped, or don't get the shield removed, like, for this. Oh, and then he counts down immediately. Wow, OblivAeon. Wow. That's just rude. So that's interesting. So he counted down on the silent turn, and he counted down by playing Temporal Fractures. We could have him come to our battle zone here. Because we can choose. Because he counted down which environment he destroys. If he does that, that is going to make the target with the lowest HP, which is Omni Unity, actually hit us. And then make us leave and, like, shenanigans. So I think he removes Omnitron, right? That makes sense. Time Cataclysm it is. Yeah, he got dealt 2 damage and he got real mad. Alright, so we still have Drawn Deadly Attention happening. So we just have to, like... Oh, and then, of course, he's removing another environment, so... Because he's now at 15 tokens. Alright, so that was an OblivAeon turn. We're not going to move. Man, do I want Citizen Storm, who's like the boringest reward ever, or do I want the Bloodstone? I kind of want the Bloodstone more than Citizen Storm. I can swap. I could just keep swapping out all of my rewards until I get the ones I want and then kill Nixius. That seems like a good idea. Probably not. What we're going to do is... Oh, we don't have our card to make Boar hit everyone anymore. But we can definitely fling into darkness Nixius here. Honestly, even though we have Citizen Storm down to 6... I'd rather have the Bloodstone than Citizen Storm. So we are going to swap out. And fling into darkness. Everyone, flip a card face up. Sweet. So we're not actually safe from Boar here because Grease Gun says non-hero targets cannot deal damage. But Ground Pound does save us. So I think we're going to hide here and safely extinguish Boar using Ground Pound. And... wait for OblivAeon to come visit us. I guess maybe one hero. Well, the problem is OblivAeon is going to destroy an environment. Is going to be the first thing that he does. And that's going to be the environment where he is probably. So we can do this actually on the Scion deck again. If we put this on top, then we know that Sanction is not going to do anything when she gets to play a card. OblivAeon's going to get to play 2 cards. Unless someone goes and sacrifices themselves to kill the Aeon Locust, which might be worthwhile. Could someone go and actually survive? I mean, Haka could. By ground pounding. I think Omnitron could just go and take one for the team. Probably survive the Scion turn, but even if not, it's probably worthwhile. Psychic damage, we can have Sanction deal psychic damage and have Omnitron, you know, have armor for it. So let's put that on top. Bloodstone. I mean, we don't have Idealist active. All right. Second battle zone. Take one for the team. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Oh no. Yeah, we're not doing that. We are not taking an objective because we don't want Sanction to discard the card we want her to play. I'll shuffle instead. And the same card is on top. That happens. Play a card or draw a card. Let's play. Let's get this Psychic. Let's try to survive the Scion turn, right? This is the lowest HP, so it's going to hit Omni Unity. So let's get this Psychic shielding. Let's... I guess we could just like use Defensive Blast and kill all the Aeon men. We could also just use Bloodsworn Exhibition, because like, why not? I mean, a little bit of damage to Sanction doesn't hurt. Does it? little bit of damage to OblivAeon as well. That is, you know, the victory condition. Seems important. These should all hit OblivAeon. Choose OblivAeon. Play a card. I guess I could do this. It's fine. Top deck Omnitron. Top deck time Cataclysm? If fixed points comes out too early, it's bad though, right? So, sure. Sure. Guess I should have done that earlier. But then I would have drawn a card and it would have been different. We are not going to move. We are going to, sure, take that on. Let's have Mr. Fixer gain HP now that we're not totally dying immediately. Oh, that's the discard. Oh yeah, Haka has plus 15 damage. I was like, oh yeah, do we actually want that? That's hilarious. He's not even going to deal damage on his turn. Or have a means of dealing damage. I didn't even really factor in that Haka is going to have the shard. I think I'll just skip, right? Like, he doesn't need to use it this turn. He's all about playing ground pound this turn. And drawing more cards, so. Rampage seems very scary with the OblivAeon shard. A little bit. Let's discard. Teha, on the other hand, elbow smash, you know, targeted damage. And no, we're gonna stay here and let Mr. Fixer blow up Boar. And so all we need to do, the hairdryer is going to do 7. So we need to hit him one more time than that. So I guess it's overdrive. Overdrive is too much. Charge. And then the hairdryer. Boar is not a target on the flip side, but it is a card. So ground pound works. Ground pound OP. Meteor Storm, just in case. Well, okay. Alright, so we know what Sanction's gonna play, which is important. Mars Quake! Don't ruin our plans, Mars Quake! Is it ruining our plans? It might be a little bit. I don't think it's not killing Omnitron. I mean, if Omnitron died, I would just like have someone else pop in there. I just needed someone to be there. Actually, I didn't actually need someone to be there, did I, at that point? But now this is going to kill Omnitron. I could bring someone here who will survive the environment destruction and be able to get incapped by the shield. That seems... Oh, but I have to press random. So I need to press random and hope that someone has 20 more hit points. So, like, not Writhe. It's Tachyon. Oh, she's so good. Well, she's going to get rid of the shield for us, though, because we can't afford that happening. Tachyon is going to stay here. She's not going to... She is going to get incapped, right? Like, that's part of the deal. Thanks for this 23-month subscription, Lude. Lude Dolphin. Amazing. You just want to have my emoticon. I know. So at the very start of the turn, well, OblivAeon stuff goes first. Countdown token moves. Then, is it the shield then? In any case, someone needs to be here. I think the shield is next, and then this card, right? That's the order. So, we're staying, because we need to get rid of the shield. We can't have that looming over us. Yeah, so she goes, and then the environment is removed. Time Cataclysm, nice to meet you. You were here for so long. Oh, and now he's coming to murder everyone. Oh, except Ground Pound. All right. He adds 5 tokens. Time for Haka to hit back. All right. Tachyon, you were here. Setback. All right. It is time for everyone to come to the first battle zone and punch OblivAeon as much as possible. Problem is, there's a meteor storm. Nope. That's nice. Not really something that the Sentinels can get easily. Or at all. Do I want someone else to try to get it? Like this? Like, Setback actually is okay at getting it. And his other things aren't that great, so let's let Setback get it. And we can skip our turn here, because we're not doing anything, really. We're just waiting to get destroyed. No. Let's take on the objective. We also have incapability, but yeah, I have two things now. Haka is going to be able to play Taiha and start doing lots of damage. That seems good. We need tokens for this, so let's get some tokens. This is very dangerous against OblivAeon, so we're not going to play that. Let's play the top card of our deck. All right, we don't really want to destroy a card, but we can hit OblivAeon and ourselves. No. Interesting. Nature's Compulsion is just not gonna be doing anything at all. Terror Bird I could get right away, and that saves Haka from like a big hit, so let's do that. Let's give Mr. Fixer hit points. Let's discard a card for Tomoko. It's totally doing stuff. Alright, we have +9 damage. We want to play Rampage. That would be so ridiculous. Let's get some way to protect other hero targets. 12 damage to OblivAeon. And honestly, the Terror Bird is gonna get taken out by Mr. Fixer, right? So Progeny. Have it in the face. And this can be discarded and go to someone who's not Haka for 10, but Writhe for 0. No. Infusion of Power. I would love if Infusion of Power would just always let you deal yourself 4 damage. Like Mr. Fixer's like, yeah, I'll deal myself 4 damage. This is really good. Draw a card and use a power. I'm going to use Overdrive anyways this turn, but it's the thought that counts. I'm not always going to have Overdrives, right? So this can be always this turn. I get to do this twice. It would be ridiculous to have that and, or even, I mean, the most ridiculous thing is that this happens twice. So with Jack Handle, you get to do it twice, which is just more silly. The Shard obviously is very silly with Mr. Fixer too. Could switch to dual crowbars maybe, but I do like that we avoid self-damage. Alright, we need 6 cards to get this. We wouldn't actually get to use a power. Honestly, though, the Sentinels are probably not going to make it. I mean, though, the Bloodstone keeps them alive. Do we have enough cards to discard? Yeah, definitely, right? We may as well get this then. So I'm certainly going to... Certainly. Coordinated Assault's not doing anything. Not really Sentinel Tactics, honestly. Fumbling Fool is not our friend. Cause and Effect is fine. But I think we have more cards from Haka to discard. Excuse me. And Mr. Fixer can discard a style he won't ever play. Ooh, Bloody Knuckles. All right. Don't kill Mr. Fixer, please. Oh no, destroying my hairdryer and my jack handle. Rude. Okay, Mr. Fixer might die now. He doesn't have anything to do. Did I discard that Destroy Environment card? Because no, good. Okay, we can get things back. Yes. Redirect to Arataki, please. By Arataki, you did a thing. You were helpful. It might be actually hard for Bloodstone to go off because Writhe is the only one up, and Writhe is hard to kill. Oh no. Oh good, Setback's the highest. Oh, but no, this is the other battle zone, whatever. It's like, oh no, it's gonna kill Haka. Deal each target 2 energy damage. Yikes. So we're actually sort of okay. Oh, maybe wait, does the order matter? Just in case. There's no non-character targets. Yeah, so actually it doesn't matter. Okay. If there were, then you don't want to hit them for no reason. And there's no other effects that are like... Well, we don't add extra tokens here, because Writhe is... Well, no. Writhe is being dealt damage, and then coming back to life. Oh, do I get to revive every hero? Or just one? If I'm going to revive one, it's probably Medico, because it's easier to revive others if you have Medico. Oh, no. I just don't get to choose for me. I'm reviving everyone. I'm sure there's a ruling about that. The Sentinels live! Who would have... I should have put the prediction. Are the Sentinels going to be around this long? They're doing great. Maybe I should have kept Coordinated Assault. We're not going to move. We're going to stay here and fight. We can form the Mega Knight. All by herself. I guess, I mean, I could have left to form the Mega Knight. Would that have been smart? Maybe. Would it have been as good? Maybe not. Maybe we should do that. We're not really doing anything here, right? Let's think about it. Because we did see that that was on top. We just didn't pay attention. Let's get farm the Mecha Knight. And Reality Altered was discarded, which would have moved OblivAeon. Oh yeah, we can have anyone draw a card. If Mr. Fixer can draw a Salvage Yard, that would be really nice. If Haka can draw a Ground Pound, that would be really nice. Savage Mana. Okay, that's a card. Dark Delusions, I guess. Kill the Aeon Man. And block, because we're going to be here by ourselves. If this is Ground Pound, I might choose draw. No, it's not. Here's Elbow Smash, which is kind of nice. We'll take from the Mecha Knight. Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. All right. Everyone else, first battle zone, I think. Ooh, Great Fortune. But that could go to Haka. So we could regain a reward here. I would love to have enough tokens for turn events, but there's no one with me, so it doesn't really matter, does it? How about have more targets for the enemies to hit? Oh wait, we want... yeah, I also want to destroy Pervasive Red Dust, but if no one is here, it doesn't matter. You can just discard for it. Boo. Hey, cash out. Okay, that's card draw. I want Orchestrate the Void. It's real good. Yeah, take this on. Take on me. I don't think Haka gaining 1 HP really makes much difference. We don't need Savage Mana. I guess we just use Mirror. We could actually get Progeny. Not low enough to actually kill him, but pretty low. He's gonna flip and then do his, like, attack different targets thing. I guess it could happen if we get a one-shot. If we get a one-shot from Great Fortune. Ooh, Ground Pound. Okay. So if we take Elbow Smash and we get another one-shot, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 14 ongoings. 1, 2, 3, 4 one-shots. 5, 6 one-shots. We don't actually have a limited card. Yeah, I think if we manage to hit Elbow Smash, that's going to be really cool. Nope. Should have chosen Ground Pound. Rewind. Nope, we're not going to cheat. Yeah, first battle zone. This seems bad. That kills Haka. Unless we can kill it first, but I don't think we can. Just shuffle. Ooh, that's nice. So... I guess toolbox. Try to get salvage yard back, or try to get stuff, because I don't really have a lot happening anymore. Still. That red dust really messed us up. I think we still want to do this. We don't have any discard thing that matters, I don't think. Setback will discard a card. I think we'll keep cause and effect in case that's useful for us. I think Haka is done for. We didn't have to do the thing this turn, but I think it made sense to get a hit in at least. Haka, play your Taiha. I guess Mr. Fixer could have just started an equipment card, but he wants to get his real good equipment card, the hairdryer. We could play Grease Gun. All right. Grease Gun. Let's keep Haka alive. We can discard for this. Haka's got Ground Pound coming up as well. He's playing fast and loose with Devastation tokens here. We only have one more environment. So it's not ideal, but keeping Progeny and OblivAeon from killing Haka is good. Hey, look, Sanction comes over, which means another Scion's going in the other zone. But at least they don't play a card. So the Sentinels will live. Except they're going to get hit a bunch by the True Form. Second highest, so they don't go after Writhe. No damage, no damage. Lots of tokens. Faultless, you say? So if we do kill all of the Scions in one go, I don't think we're doing that. We would get the tokens down low enough, but we could also just ground pound OblivAeon for his. He also might end up counting down and we lose. So I think we need to just like wail on him here as much as we can. Take this on. I kind of want the Sentinels to draw a card, because these options aren't the best. I mean, Positive Energy is fine. Haka could go with Rampage at the end of his turn and like go out with a bang. That could be fun. Mr. Fixer might draw Salvage Yard, which I would love to play sooner than his turn. Oh, he can't draw cards. Why is he a choice? I guess it's because select one player and then the rest. I guess it's the Sentinels. Maybe we get something better. That's not better. Oh yeah, Progeny's at -4. Alright, we're gonna Mega Knight Ultra Strike. We don't have our damage boost anymore. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Discard any number of cards and reshuffle. Well, we could just discard no cards unless we have something that wants to care about discarding. Just reshuffle the Sentinels deck. Oh, we could reshuffle Mr. Fixer's deck, but the thing is, like, I don't want it to reshuffle and then have to, like, draw through. Like, I just want to get it. I guess we just play Positive Energy again. If I had the hairdryer and Jack Handle, Progeny would be dead. Can he play cards? He can play cards. But he can't draw cards or use powers. So Haka could play a card. Setback could play a card. I would love Setback to have more tokens. That would be really cool. We could at least like play Pipe Wrench. It's not amazing though. We could play Haka cards. Try to draw down our deck a little bit to get to a better chance for Great Fortune. Guess we just do that. Haka of Battle. I don't know that I want to discard like a ton here anyway. Oh yeah, Progeny is almost low enough for Bloodsworn Exhibition, but not quite. What's our in caps? Draw a card, play a card. We didn't draw. I want to like draw elbow smashes and stuff. I don't even have use a power here. Like I want Haka to be doing work, but I don't have the ability for Haka to be doing work. Which is really annoying. I guess Haka's going to be doing work on his turn, but not as much as I want. Like this? If I had one more token? I need one more token. One more token. And none of my cards get me a token. Maybe I draw a card. So maybe I get something. Because I don't actually want to play any of these cards. It's kind of lame, though. Do we get this immediately? Yeah. Maybe we just get this immediately. That seems better. Like, Orchestrate the Void, even if we flip it, we don't get it for, like, who knows how long, right? And no one on this team is good at getting Orchestrate the Void. We had Tachyon. She was there for a second. We could cash out for 0. Since, well, I would still love to use this. Maybe next turn. So what if I do this? 0 tokens. The Sentinels probably have a card they don't care about too much. Mr. Fixer does. I don't know that he wants Overdrive so much, or Bloody Knuckles. Honestly, I think Setback can just discard. this. Get some HPs. Hey, look. Destroy a non-character card belonging to another hero. I guess Grease Gun. We don't need that now. Add tokens. So we'll get Turn of Events, which is good. All right. Builder Heist. I think I don't want that. I can get it for Mr. Fixer, but I don't want it for Haka. I want the chance at Great Fortune, I think. So we'll just skip. And we'll give it hit point. I mean, Haka's getting hit points. He almost can survive one hit. We'll discard Haka card, I guess. We're gonna play Ground Pound so we don't all get wiped out by OblivAeon. We'll use Taiha. I don't need this first hit to hit Progeny. We all get to draw so many cards. It's great. Restorative Burst. Bloodstone. I guess I should have reshuffled in Mr. Fixer. Maybe he would draw his card. Oh, and good thing we actually got rid of, whatchamacallit, Grease Gun. Mr. Fixer can draw here. Dual Crowbars. Okay. Salvage Yard. These are things I like to see. Jack Handle. I like to see these things. So, if we can somehow let Mr. Fixer play Salvage Yard, that would be ideal. We have 4 cards in our deck. We're going to shuffle your deck and reveal the top card. What do we got? 2 one-shots and 2 ongoings. And one of them's Rampage. So if we choose a one-shot and reveal Rampage, Haka is killing himself. But for great glory and valor. Is that worth it when we have Ground Pound in play? Should we wait? We're not in danger. I mean, we are in danger. OblivAeon could play a countdown card and we lose. Right? I think he's got another one of these. If he plays that, we just lose the game. There's nothing we can do about that. There's no way we can beat him right now before that. So I think we have to choose an ongoing card. I don't think we can risk. It's like, if it's a one-shot, it's 50-50 of Rampage. I'd rather Haka have another turn to actually be able to flip OblivAeon. So we're going to choose the one choice that we can actually play. Well, we could choose Punish the Weak, I guess. Hey, and it's Dominion anyway. Which means we get Great Fortune. Which means we might actually end up having to play Rampage anyways. Oh, but it's Dominion. Okay. So that is actually really dangerous with Haka. Like, Lucky Break is like, you have to play Rampage. Good luck. We have to play an ongoing. We can play ongoing cards, don't have to. Nothing. Oh, we have Harmony. Okay. Nothing that matters, the order. We'll do that. And I don't have to play Punish the Weak. But Should I play? I don't think I should play Punish the Weak, right? There's probably going to be a Scion here that's going to make me dealing less damage to OblivAeon. So we want to play Harmony. One of the troubles is next turn there's not going to be as many tokens. And so it's going to be harder for us to deal as much damage to OblivAeon, so we might be screwed either way. We're still going to hit OblivAeon as hard as we can. Oh, we lost Terrible Burden, which is actually good, because that was another Scion. So is it Salvage Yard? Salvage Yard gets us the Hairdryer in our hand. It gets us lots of people getting equipment into their hand. Not Setback, but Haka. Getting lots of cards back. We could play Overdrive right away. We also wouldn't get to do much this turn. Whereas it's kind of just as well if we like play Salvage Yard out of turn. So I think we play dual crowbars here, actually. Because actually we might get the other thing, so. And we can dual crowbars it up against OblivAeon. Which is also really good with the Hairdryer, but fewer than 3 keywords. Womp womp. We might want this damage. This is going to be 7 damage to OblivAeon if we skip. We might need that damage. That's damage that will kill Haka. I guess we can work out how much damage can we do to OblivAeon. This is like just 5. We have a card play, which is like 6 at best. Bloodstone, I guess. But 6, say 6, and 5 is 11. The Chronoist is what? Probably more damage with the card plays, right? Because we could get Mr. Fixer to play charge. We could get Setback to do... Oh yeah, Setback could do turn of events. I mean, Setback could already do it on his turn, but like other times. So that's... We can just call that 6 damage, but it might be a little more. So what's that? 17 damage. Setback has turn of events. So looking up is 3. Turn of events is a power from every other player. So we're at 20. We get 5 more damage here. That's 25. There's going to be like 1 plus 4 tokens, 5 tokens. So 25 damage. Teha does 8 then. So that's 33 damage. Mr. Fixer's gonna get to do dual crowbars, which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. But it's like 7 damage to OblivAeon. So we're at like... We're at 33, we're at 40. Okay. 40 damage from Setback's turn. End of turn is like 42, 44, 45. Nothing too exciting. Haka's turn. Haka probably has to rampage. Let's see what Mr. Fix... Yeah, like, Haka probably has to rampage, right? He doesn't have any other one-shots. He probably has to do that. We do have card plays and stuff. Those are fairly minimal. Is this the only hero that got incapped? I guess so. 45 damage. Mr. Fixer's good for, what, the other 7? We have Salvage Yard, so 14. So if he has 14, that's, we're at 45. That's at 59 for Mr. Fixer's turn. So 59 damage. If Haka doesn't play Rampage, he just does, like, the 8. And that's it. And then he gets card plays, one of which is Rampage or Elbow Smash. So 67. Does this reveal just one card, right? Interesting. So we are playing either Elbow 67. Assume it's Elbow Smash. We could finish with Rampage, I guess. So 67. Elbow Smash is another 8. That's 75. Then if he plays Rampage, that's another 10. 85. So we're 8 away. Now, one thing out of this is Sanction is definitely going to get killed out of all of this, which lets us get 2 cards from their trash to their hand. So we might be able to get another one-shot. So basically, we're like 8 short, and this does 7. So I think we need to allow this to stay, because we're close enough on damage that I don't think we're going to get there. And Haka's going to be dead anyways, so we're skipping. That was math. Let's see how close we get from all that math. Except Auction Lake was destroyed. And OblivAeon leaves. So everything's ruined. He comes back, right? Does he come back? Everything is ruined. Does Haka want to... Oh, Haka's already ruining everything because of Dominion. He has 3 copies of Dominion. I guess we're drawing cards. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Everything is ruined. Oh, good. Zhu Long's going to attack OblivAeon. No, it's going to attack Faultless. Basically, what we came up with, though, is that like we're going to have almost as much damage to kill OblivAeon. And if he goes and plays the card that makes him win immediately, I'll be really annoyed because I spent all that time counting it up. But we'll see. Oh, we actually get 1 more token, too, because of Faultless over here by himself. And OblivAeon plays another Scion. Sure. Why not? He does lots of damage. And he doesn't. Oh, he adds tokens. He adds tokens. Excellent. Okay. That is actually very helpful. And he is actually taking out Dark Mind for us, so great. So we are at 9 tokens, so it is a little dangerous. And now we have more things to think about. I'm going to go take a quick break. I'll be right back. Grab another beer. right. Time for a Black Angus IPA. So the tricky thing now, obviously we can't let OblivAeon have a turn or we lose, like with it flipping him. But also, we have to not let him destroy an environment immediately. We need to have at least one round before. Also, and he's going to start playing cards, so nothing is certain. The tricky thing is, like, we can at least try to work out that so that we don't lose on his turn regardless, right? So what's going to happen if nothing else happens, like we just go and flip him? We do remove one token, so we'd be at 8. We can assume we'll take out Faultless, so we're at 7. He turns to the next page, which makes him move to the other battle zone, which makes him add a token, so he's at 8. On his own turn, he moves to the battle zone with each hero target. That makes it to 9. Let's assume he kills Haka. Then it's at 10. But at least it's not like... It's not going to be at 12 on his turn, which is what I just wanted to make sure to work out. If you're like close to that 12 at all, you have to be careful about that. And also, we're going to get +1 from Sanction unless we leave someone here with Sanction. Which isn't... He does move to the zone with the most hero targets, which is another +1 token. So, like, well, I think we're back at 9 just from him moving around. So we could leave these 5 targets here. And there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I don't know if there's enough damage to have enough people stay, right? That's the thing. I don't think there is. Like, Haka finally has a one-shot that deals damage. And we have 9 tokens now. But even then, we're not guaranteed what we get with Lucky Break. Unless we can guarantee it, but I don't think we can with these. No. We do have... Yeah, so... We do have... Yeah, we don't have Turn of Events because... Freaking battle zones. Frickin' battle zones. The battle zones make it really awkward. Because... Haka isn't in the battle zone with OblivAeon yet. Haka is good for, on his turn, 12 damage, 24 damage for sure. And maybe, you know, up to another 24 damage or so. Potentially. If he gets the right card. And if he doesn't reveal Rampage, he gets a power off Faultless, which is another 12 damage. Well, 11. We can't guarantee what we get unless we guarantee it. Well, that's the thing, right? So the trouble, if we all just run over and hit OblivAeon, we're less effective going over one by one. But we just kind of have to. It kind of sucks, because the Sentinels, like, on their own, coming over with the Chronoist would be awesome if Haka was with us. Coming over a setback would be awesome if Haka was with us. And, you know, Mr. Fixer, like, having everyone together. If OblivAeon had not left, it would be better. That's what I'm saying. And of course we could go, we have to go over, right? Like we could wail on Sanction, and defeating Sanction here has some value in that we would get cards in our hands, but they're not good enough to like, they're not good enough. So we have to hope for the dawn. All right. We need to just maximum damage to OblivAeon, so Horrifying Dichotomy. Blackout is cute, but doesn't work on OblivAeon. I guess you could use it on one of us. I wish I had a damage boost. That would be cool. Well, that's a card. So this is just the Sentinels playing a card or 6 damage. Honestly, I think the 6 damage is better. Unless we happen to get a damage boost for this, which makes this deal 10 damage instead of 5. It's honestly not bad odds that we get that. I mean, then we would also get to do 3 damage. So it's not... It's probably worth the chance, because Setback would come over and definitely do Turn of Events. Well, maybe not definitely. Like... If it's 10 damage, then Turn of Events. If it's not, then not. So let's try it. Well, we get to keep trying. Sure. You have eaten Sparky Wolf. I'm still trying to win. So far, I actually don't want to kill Faultless yet because I want the +1. This wouldn't kill Faultless and do 5 damage. That's the most damage, I think. So we didn't get a damage boost, unfortunately. So I think it's Dark Delusions. Oh, and Faultless has a damage reduction, so good job, Faultless. We're not doing this. Yes. What is a reward? Useless. Hellion. Does very little. We could allow a card draw or card play. No real great card play here. 3 damage, basically. That's about it. Setback, it's like 2 damage. You could draw more cards with this. There's no way we're getting like Seraph in time, so it's not really worth bothering with that. And turn events for just 5 damage is not worthwhile. If it was 10, then yeah. What would be worth Setback drawing cards like this? We can actually get 7 damage off of, but we wouldn't get to draw any cards if we don't lose tokens there. So we'd have to just like draw a card with this. Exciting. Or I could just for sure do some damage. For sure. Why aren't my cards better? Lewd. I know, Sparky Wolf. Losing is an option. It's the option that is very likely at this point. It's not. I don't. It's close right now. Especially when OblivAeon's going to be playing cards at like 9 tokens. And we don't have a way to stop him from playing cards. So is just playing Reckless Rush the best option? I mean, I could just play Turn of Events and get that 5 damage. I could maybe play Turn of Events on Haka's turn, though, with Lucky Break, and that would be way more worthwhile. So I think we just play, like... Oh, we could play Lucky Break. We get to draw a card. Maybe we get to draw a better card. Let's do that. It's not exciting, but it does do a thing. Nope. Nope. All right, I guess it's Reckless Rush. And I don't even take damage. Amazing. I could top deck, but I think like a guaranteed 3 damage is better than playing Uncharmed Life, for example. I mean, that Uncharmed Life is not bad with the OblivAeon shard in the room, but... All right, Haka. Time to do your Haka things. This seems bad for Haka to have around. I mean, Haka is slowly getting to a point where he could maybe take 1 hit, so I'm gonna give him a hit point. Let's discard Tomoko. Don't need that. We'll certainly go with Elbow Smash. We could go with Haka of Battle and discard everything. But if we reveal a damaging one-shot... We might not reveal a damaging one-shot is kind of the thing. And the most instances of damage is the most important thing. Like, I could get +6 versus just like +9. So, and then now Teha, or we could wait. Faultless could get taken down with dual crowbars. That would be actually better, right? So I'm actually going to... Do I need the 1 damage? Should I draw a card, or should I do the 1 damage? The 1 more damage. Oh no, I can Teha with Caligulous form. Never forget Caligulous form. I don't think I have been, but there just haven't been a lot of opportunities. I mean, also that is it Uncharmed Life? That's redirecting to Setback, right? Wrong time and place that you redirect anywhere. So you can actually, like, do silly things with that. That's... Oh, man, we got an equipment. Lame. That is not what we want. I think we're still okay, but we really wanted that to be... I don't want to play Punish Weak. That's just less damage to OblivAeon. I guess it isn't, because he is going to be... Once on the Scion turn, when this happens, well, the Virant might play a target though, right? But if it does, like, it gets killed by Haka, unless it's not double. It's not worth it to play Punish the Weak. It's just not worth it. Yes. Don't want this. Is there something that would be better? What's for trade? To hope for the dawn. I don't think so. Okay. Salvage yard it is then. I guess charge. Charges more damage. Oh no, but I can play overdrive. So salvage yard is, or charges 1 more damage, but it's worth it to salvage yard. I think there's so much equipment that we can take advantage of. All right, we are gonna bonk Faultless this time. And who would like to volunteer to take more damage? I don't think it's actually necessary, right? Because we're going to be able to hit OblivAeon way hard enough with our powers on with Faultless. So he's only at 18. I guess I could just choose Wraith. May as well do that. Clickiness form. Strats. Hey, look. We get the Infinity Cannon after all. Alright, we didn't kill Sanction. Sanction's going to put it up to 9. So we're going to have it like at 11. It's going to be close. Oh, I didn't want her to come over here and play a card, but she's going to come over here and play a card. I guess it's a target we can beat up with Faultless. But she might play something annoying. Like make OblivAeon leave. Don't do that. You better not make OblivAeon leave, or I will throw things. Alright, OblivAeon didn't leave. She dealt her 1 damage. Here's the beautiful thing. Select a hero to use a power. Alright. So we have OblivAeon here. We also get to beat up on Sanction. I think we can work out what's the best sequence. Because ideally we want to destroy Sanction and also destroy OblivAeon. I think Haka is going to do 12 damage. So Haka can go first and use Taeha and be exactly right. Then basically everyone else can do other things. And Mr. Fixer can finish it off with the Infinity Cannon to kill Sanction and finish off of OblivAeon, basically. So everyone else do other things. So Idealist can just do her actual damage. Mainstay might block. It's not really necessary, but we only get to use this once, right? So like Writhe. Oh, Writhe could get a card for Setback to play. But honestly, we don't need that. Let's just do the sure thing. Oh, that's funny. Writhe is using the power, but it's like still choose a target to deal the damage. Then Medico. Yeah, it doesn't get to use that. Medico can do a heal. On Haka, Faultless. Haka survives a hit from OblivAeon if he's healed here. Setback can do... Setback is 3 damage here. We actually might not be killing Sanction. I think Setback needs to do his looking up. We might have it with the... It's going to be close. With the Infinity Cannon, 5 damage. But it's 5. It's like dual crowbars. Yeah, it's 6, 7. It's actually 8 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it doesn't matter which one we hit first. We'll finish off Sanction first. Perfect. So then, I mean, I could have had someone else do something else instead of what they were doing, because we would have had like 11 damage from that. Yeah, cards to hand from trash. How about the one that lets me draw my entire deck? What do we want to get back here? High risk behavior seems good. Maybe 2 of them. Or maybe guaranteed 7 damage. Ground pound seems good. And elbow smash, of course. And where's that? Oh, did Mr. Fixer reshuffle? Oh no, he got all his cards back in his hand already. I guess it's like charge and stuff then. Maybe an overdrive and a charge. Good night, Take Walker. All right. And we also had, we could have bounced damage off of Writhe as well still. Here we are, phase 3. Good, unique capabilities. Just what I needed. All right, as predicted, we're down to 7 tokens, but then he's going to leave. That's 8. He's going to come back. That's 9. Phase 3. Fight. Oh, and here he kills Faultless. Well, yeah, he just kills Faultless. All right, so this does kill Haka. Which is quite unfortunate, but we still have a chance. We didn't have anything... There was no way for us to, like, get ground pound out or anything like that. So there's nothing that we could have done here. I think we protect Setback himself over his friends. Writhe. Does Writhe. I think everything's just happening here, right? There's no... I mean, like, yeah, Lucky Break is taking 20 damage, but Haka's taking the 20 damage first. So we're at 10 tokens because Haka died. And everything else happens. So the trouble now is that we have to try to do enough damage to OblivAeon before he kills us all. And also he's going to be playing a card every turn. And he added a token because that's when he moved. Yeah, he moved to fight us. So the problem is if we... What we need to do is get a hero. We don't get to choose the hero. It's random. So it's Unity. We need to get Unity activated. Powered Shockwave, eh? And B-Bot. We need to get the shard in play. I mean, there's other ways to deal damage, but it's a lot of damage. If we run away, basically, if we run away from OblivAeon here, he does come and try to chase us, which gets him to 12 tokens. But if we stay, he's very likely to just play cards that add tokens, right? Like, he has cards that just add tokens. So I think it's better if we run, and gives us a round to set up, and maybe so yeah, let's move to the first battle zone because we're all going to be running away. We're running away so that we can set up to do all the damage next round, basically, because he won't destroy the environment until the following turn. And hopefully he doesn't run away too much while we're trying to fight him. He still might. To Hope for the Dawn is, like, useless. This card, we do not want this to play Meteor Storm or Pervasive Red Dust on us, so I'm going to shuffle the deck. And probably get Unity to play a card because I have enough card draw in Unity. Like, basically, if we can get Unity to play more bots and keep them alive, that is how we win. So, number one, get the Durasteel Chains. Number two, draw until we get Human Shield, which saves the day. There it is. You don't need it this round, but it can't hurt. It saves, like, Raptor bots from the environment and stuff. We have Everyman, but we don't need that this turn, so... We don't need Human Shield this turn either. Well, we do want it for the environment turn, don't we? So... we can hit up a block for Mainstay. There's no targets here. We're just, like, totally setting up for next round. Sentinels Tactics / Everyman. Sentinel Tactics. We'll play Everyman next turn, or do we want to play? Probably want to play a one-shot next turn, right? We don't really have a lot for Sentinel Tactics to do. That's really exciting. Oh, and Unity can play a bot, so... The danger of playing like Raptor Bot is that Raptor Bot must deal damage. And Turret Bot must deal damage, which is okay because we can just hit Everyman or Mainstay who's got lots of health. I think we play the ones, like, we just need to play the ones that do damage, right? Like, that's the most important thing. And if they eat up Everyman, like, so be it, basically. Turret Bot, I guess. Turret Bot, Raptor Bot, we're just gonna play as many bots as we can. And I don't want to return any cards to my hand because I could return Chronos to heal him, but it doesn't. 19 damage. Wow, okay. That's going to be... I wish we had that, actually, against OblivAeon. We'll save that up. They have 19 cards in their hand. Yeah, we're running away. Citizen Storm is back and wants to be included. You know what, Citizen Storm? I don't want to include you. I want to let Unity play cards. Maybe play card, draw card. She could just literally play the 3 bots that she has. That's the most plays I can get. So ha, looking up. Saved. Turn of events could be useful here to get a B-bot in play, but we can just get it in play on the turn itself. We definitely have to play for our play OblivAeon Shard. Is there anything that makes sense for Setback to do besides just like, oh, high risk behavior, right? He's gonna survive whatever hit OblivAeon does. So we can get high risk behavior in play. I do have to hit something with this. But it could just be Writhe for 0 damage, or Everyman for a card. I think Writhe for 0 damage is... Everyman's going to be soaking a lot of bot damage in a second. I guess we could do... Yeah, I don't know if it's worth 1. If we lose by 1 damage, it's because I didn't hit Everyman there at the end of the turn. No, we're not leaving. Regain a reward. Absolutely. Play that card. Right. So 1 damage to Writhe. Oh, this is being improved by Cursor. Well, Raptorbot is doing less damage, but it's going to be the same damage once we play B-Bot. So, though honestly, we don't have to play B-Bot this turn. We could just skip and hopefully get a better bot. So let's just do no damage here. And well, we can't actually skip, can we? So we're gonna play B-Bot. Because that's totally worthwhile. Then this is 2 damage to Writhe, or 4 damage there, or 5 damage and a card. I'll take 5 damage and a card. So what did Unity draw, by the way? Oh, actually, Valdoparts. Valdoparts. Not bad. Okay. Yes. Run away. Oh, Citizen Storm, why do you exist? We can probably kill you. So I guess we just do. I don't see why we don't just kill him. We hit him for a lot of damage, and we redirect it to Writhe, which goes through Caligulous form, and there you go. And there you go. And we're not hitting anything else with this. And we can... Oh, we have to deal damage here if we draw a card. I don't think we need to draw a card. We can destroy an environment card. We have to shuffle our trash into our deck. For this, we have to discard 2 cards for this. Does shuffling trash into deck bother anyone? I don't think so. So we can just destroy this and avoid discarding cards. Alright, don't play Meteor Storm, I'll be annoyed. It's not the end of the world, I'll just be annoyed. Eh, self-destruct. That's fine. No Scion cards. No Scions. Alright. Bottom of the 9th. Amazing. Well, there's your token. There's your tokens. You know, pile them up. More tokens the better, OblivAeon. Keep adding. Keep adding them. I need them. Because these aren't hitting Unity right now. Oh, it is hitting Bebot, but we can save. Yeah. This is why we put in Human Shield. I don't actually care if Mainstay dies. Like, Bebot. Yes, redirect. Raptorbot. Yes, redirect. So the trouble here is going to be OblivAeon playing cards. Right, everyone else can just take their damage, take their licks now, right? I guess, yeah, Human Shield. Sorry, yeah. Could save Setback, but then he would go down. Setback is okay. Writhe is okay. Yeah, Mainstay being up is like useful. Free card. As long as the bots don't go. So the problem is he's going to get 2 card plays before Unity can explode and destroy him. Because like plus 17, we just need to hit him basically 5 times. We've got Turretbot, Raptorbot, Bebot, Shockwave. Like we've got we've got ways. We just have to have Unity have a turn. And so I guess here's the thing. Does anyone here have to stay? If he doesn't play a card, do we have enough damage for Unity to just destroy him on her own turn? The problem is he gets to go before the bots do. So I think we do have to stay with Human Shield and try to hold on. So we do have to do that, don't we? All right, to Hope for the Dawn, go away. This guy, come here. We need a card draw for Unity. Like if she gets something, another bot, that's totally great. Or even, yeah, that's great too. We don't need another Human Shield. We probably don't need... Discarding, I know this is reducing our damage, but Blackout is not really useful. Well, Blackout, if Unity had the boost, might be useful. Hit her, even though it hurts a lot. No, don't skip our turn. That would be silly. I kind of want to play Bloodstone so Mainstay can do more. And we can do this. That gets us something. Oh, hey, draw tons more cards. Oh, I guess, yeah, the reshuffling actually was really useful there. So good job us thinking about that. We totally didn't. So the problem is OblivAeon might run away. That's kind of the main danger, is that he might run away. And I want to play Bloodstone here in case Mainstay gets smacked down. He comes back. So we need him to protect everything else going on. And we could use Mecha Knight for 10 damage. Probably worthwhile more than block. Not gonna turn my nose up at 10 damage. Hey, team communication. Hey, he just played that. That's fine. Hey, look, playing this is like worth 3 damage, so yeah. Absolutely. So every man's gonna go off after this. We could telekinetic wallop. We could dichotomy. We could get a little heal. Honestly, I think good hero, bad hero isn't bad here because mainstay's going to be redirecting potentially a lot. So the more times you can do that, the better. Then we get a decent shot in. And we get a card play. Setback coming in hot with 16 tokens. I should have taken both copies of High-Risk Behavior. We could exceed expectations for a pretty good hit of damage. We could play Volatile Parts. We don't have our boost yet. We could play... Oh, we could play Grease Gun. Playing Grease Gun is not a bad idea. Would keep our important bits from getting destroyed by OblivAeon. Does he have cards where he leaves if he doesn't deal damage, though? Yeah, like this one. I definitely don't want that to happen. This would destroy B-Bot. That would be fine. He would stay. That he would leave. Or he would make us leave. That would be really annoying. So yeah, I don't think I want to play Grease Gun. Just because of the danger that he runs away. I guess if he runs away at this point, though, do we have enough damage? We have Turret Bot that's doing 20. Raptor Bot's doing like about 20, 21. I don't think it's not enough. It's not enough. I don't have enough damages yet if he runs away. I guess he only has one more card play before Unity goes, but assuming Setback stays. Yeah, I think Setback doing Turn of Events is actually pretty good next turn as well. I wish Unity had more bots. Reckless Rush. Reckless Rush is pretty good. Because that gets us to the next tier for our turn. It's pretty solid damage that he's doing. 25 damage from every man. All right. This could be a Meteor... it's actually not Meteor Storm. Meteor Storm is underneath there. So it's definitely Villainous Weaponry. What do we get from that? This guy that does 2 damage? I mean, he does pump up them Ultra Strike a lot. So, yeah. Let's do that. Discard a card for that. Sure. Alright, so I think we stay, because Setback is doing pretty solid damage. And we're pretty safe from OblivAeon with Human Shield. Knock on wood. We still have an objective that we haven't picked up. Bloodsworn Exhibition. Yeah, I think it's using incapability for a card play. Yeah, Sentinel Tactics would have been good now, but we had other things to do. I would love if Unity had a bot that I could get her to play. I guess I could, if I get her to draw a card, but I want to play Brainstorm, right? Like, that's really good. I could get her to play Hasty Augmentation. That's pretty good. And then we don't use Turn of Events this turn. We use, like, Expectations. It's pretty solid. Turn of Events, though, also, like, gets dual crowbars. It gets... Doesn't get a power for Unity, though. I do love getting to play Hasty Augmentation, though, right? That's... I think we should do that. Oh, play a card. We have Powered Shockwave for our turn, for our card play, don't we? I think this is really good, right? We choose Ultra Strike. And we choose Mainstay. We're doing plus a lot. This is 25 damage. Even if, yeah, now if OblivAeon runs away and Unity follows him, I think we still win, just with a one-shot and turret bot. So... Because Setback still has a card play and a power. We could use Exceed Expectations. We could use Karmic Retribution. Turn of Events would let Mr. Fixer go off with Infinity Cannon or Hairdryer, I guess. Would be pretty great. We have a weaponry to bounce it off of. Yeah, that seems wise. That's a decent amount of damage. Oh wait, don't I have dual crowbars? Oh yeah, that is... Wait, what? Why did my crowbars work? Off of weaponry. They only work off the last one, I guess. Guess that's the case. That's still... They do only work off the last one. That's a true fact. But we can hit OblivAeon and then go through Writhe. Or just do it this way, right? Like this is the same. Is it the same? No, we can do more to OblivAeon if we do it the other way. More to OblivAeon. We can go the first way. If we hit the weaponry first. Sorry, yeah. No, I guess no, we can't do it because I want to get both bounces onto OblivAeon, but I don't think we can. It's fine. This is still... It's still outrageous. 15 damage or whatever. Sentinels can use a power. They really can just like do 2 damage. Or heal Mainstay. Or block. Block sort of helps Mainstay do more redirecting. Honestly, the 2 damage is not going to be anything compared to saving the bots and stuff. So, and Unity isn't going to use a power because she doesn't have a bot. Sure. So here we'll do a pile of damage to OblivAeon. Look, he's all at 15. You can't escape me, OblivAeon. I'm coming for you. See, here he wants to, he's gonna run. Except we can let him hit someone and everything else goes to mainstay for 0. So we can be like, yeah, you can hit setback. Setback's all done, right? He doesn't have any. He has a little bit of damage, but like nothing worthwhile. So like, hit setback for 8. You know what? He's doing it. And then everything else is going to mainstay. Right? Yes, this turn. And that's it, folks. Setback, saving the day. So I should have choose random first, and the bet would have been. Oh, these guys. There's nothing to hit. There's nothing to hit, guys. The bet would have been, will the Sentinels survive until the end as we win? And the answer is going to be yes. In addition to Mr. Fixer, we only lost Omnitron-X, and Tachyon appeared for a second for the shield, and we lost Haka, who survived most of the way. So here we go. It's just going to be one shot. Actually, it's going to be Turret Bot. He's going to do it. We could probably do it without discarding for the thing, honestly. Like 3 damage, 4 damage is 7. This is do another 4 for 11. Like pretty close to just doing it without the boost of plus 17. No, I don't want to move. I could regain a reward. It doesn't really matter what I do, does it? I guess I could just play a card. Reduce damage dealt by 2. Oh, Turret Bot's going first. He goes before. No! He's going before the OblivAeon shard. Doesn't matter. We are going to use Powered Shockwave. No, we're not skipping our turn. Good night, OblivAeon. Unity is here to teach you a lesson. That was a fun match. Sparkle Wolf, you lost the bet, but you know what? Did you have a good time? That's what matters. The outcome is, after 2 hours and 45 minutes, I did defeat OblivAeon with H=4 full random. At what cost? At the cost of Omnitron-4. I'm glad you had a good time. Congratulations, those who had faith in victory. It was definitely a exciting roller coaster of a game. I feel like the decision to get all those rewards from Nixius or Voidsel, whichever the creepy friend is. There's Omnitron-X. That was a huge turning point, was getting the OblivAeon shard, getting the Chekhov's hairdryer. The other ones probably did things too, but like getting those rewards, especially the shard. The shard, like if you get the shard, you're probably gonna win. It's just too good. Maybe you get it super late and it doesn't come into play, but like it's pretty great. Tachyon was there for a microsecond, which is, you know, that's on brand, I think. But yeah, that's OblivAeon. Making plans and having them be ruined, but still manage to squeak out a win. We were very close on that that flip. We didn't. There's very low margin of error a few times. There goes Time Cataclysm. That was there for a hot second. I think it managed to play a card before it was destroyed. Had that at least. We didn't have any double destructions. Zhulong was there for 1 round? Maybe 2. 2 rounds? Not long. But yeah, the Sentinels. I see people like say things like, oh, the Sentinels, they, you can't play them OblivAeon, but you can. Case in point. They have some very strong abilities in OblivAeon and some really strong effects because of having 4 hero targets. That makes a big deal. It makes a big difference for some cards to have extra hero targets, which normally you only get with having various rewards. There was the Eternal Haka. Made it quite far into the game, especially with the Shard, but Ground Pounds helped a lot for that. That was it. Haka was the last to leave us before Unity appeared. I think most heroes, there's really any hero is going to be awesome with the Shard, but the more instances of damages you can have, the better. And so Unity was a lucky draw with the random button there. But even obviously Chrono Ranger or Tachyon, or there's lots of heroes where they can either play multiple cards or do multiple hits of damage that get boosted by, say, plus 17. So yeah, pretty good for a full random H equals 4. I would say I mostly play H equals 5 because it's a little easier and you get more interesting combos. But H equals 4 is pretty balanced. H equals 3 is very difficult. I don't play it very much because I think the average win rate is 10% or something. I'm better than that, but it's still I don't expect to win if I start with H equals 3, but I do with H equals 5. Definitely expect to win every time I start. But 4 is a bit more of a toss-up. All right, so it is 10:50. Thanks for tuning in to Handelabra Live. The Scions decided not really to tune in tonight, which was nice. Voss did not appear to lengthen our stay. But that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Yeah, always fun to play some Sentinels. I'm not sure what we'll have next week. Maybe we'll see if we can get a Jeremy to appear. I don't know. We'll be back, of course, throughout the week with our regular schedule. Lou Dolphin coming up on Thursday and Dev Stream on Friday and all the rest. So make sure to check that out, and we'll see you on the internets. Good night, everyone.